The Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign, obviously it is important all year round, each and every day, to not get behind the wheel if you have any impairment, whether it be alcohol or being under the influence of drugs. But right now, because of the Labor Day weekend coming up, they are going to be stepping up patrols out on the roads. We're joined by Connecticut State Police Sergeant Christine Jeltema this morning. Welcome back.
Hey, thank you. Good morning.
Talk about the importance of this campaign, specifically around a holiday weekend and what it means for the state.
Yeah, sure. So we know that when it's a holiday weekend, there's a lot more travelers out on our roadways. We know that people tend to go and hang out with their friends and family. We encourage people that if they're throwing a party, if there's going to be alcohol there, to monitor the people that are there, have a place for them to stay if need be. Rideshare programs are great. This is a great opportunity for people to utilize those so they can drive home safely and not drive drunk. Also, there's other opportunities out there when it comes to other programs. I know we work very closely with DOT and with NHTSA for this Drive Sober, Get Pulled Over campaign.
Now, this campaign, like I said, you are launching it with extra patrols through Labor Day weekend, but this is something that people need to be mindful of all year round, because unfortunately we see all too often that someone gets in a drunk driving accident, and it's 1 second can change your life and can change the lives of others.
Yes, exactly. We know that we encourage people to dial 911, call 911 if they see somebody that might be under the influence of drugs or alcohol while they're driving. Always wear their seatbelt. Always stay off your cell phones, not distracted, so you can observe those things, and that way you can stay safe as well.
Now, we're talking about Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over, which brings me to really talk about the move over law really quick, because just last week we had an incident where an impaired driver actually struck a state trooper and 2 state trooper vehicles. Talk about the importance of getting out of the way of police, obviously, whether or not you're impaired.
Sure. So the move over law, people need to move over to the furthest lane from that vehicle, whether it's a tow truck, whether it's an emergency type vehicle, a fire truck, a police car, or even if they see a disabled motor vehicle. We ask people to move over to the furthest lane from that, or if they're not able to slow down to a safe speed. We know that incident with our trooper, thankfully he's okay, and the pedestrian also very okay. That was in dealing with some type of either drugs or alcohol, and that person was arrested for a DUI.
Absolutely. Sergeant Jeltema, always a pleasure having you here up on the SkyDeck. Guys, I over-anticipated how cool it would be outside. I'm wearing a late fall jacket out here, but these messages are super important. Drive sober or get pulled over, and even more important, if you see somebody pulled over on the side of the road, whether it is a first responder or not, move over, get out of their way, because a split-second bad decision can change your life forever. We're live up here on the SkyDeck. Lauren Zenzi, Fox 61 News.